very happy to welcome you all here. We do see, and especially the Delhiites, during the month of early November, when the pollution levels are so high and then you don't know, or you start thinking, is Delhi a city worth living?
I would now request Leanne Randolph, the chair of the California Air Resources Board, to give some insights on why California is pushing aggressively electrification and where have we reached in terms of EV sales in California.
Spent several years as a child living in the Los Angeles area, and you know that statement you made about some days you wonder if Delhi is a place worth living, and now the air quality in the Los Angeles area is still bad.
But there's also a lot of misinformation out there being perpetuated by a lot of entrenched interests. And so I think being able to share these experiences with electric vehicles and share the different benefits that they have to help counter a lot of that, the naysaying that's out there is just so important. So I want
Very nice to meet you all. I work for the International Council on Clean Transportation, AMIC. I lead our heavy vehicle program in Latin America and India. But I'm coming here from the European perspective, familiar with the regulations.
Thank you so much for having me here. I didn't know that I was supposed to be on this panel, but thank you so much for this opportunity. So I'm Vijayta Janra from Climate Works Foundation, and we are working towards ending the polluting tailpipe emissions globally. We work with around 65.
That is where we are little afraid of, and still in city driving.
So yes, everything is doable. Even as a photograph with this last and the highest petrol pump. After that, people are carrying jerry cans with petroleum for their bikes and cars. But he was no problem. I have solar anywhere I go across in the villages, and he was able to charge fine.
I can use later on the road trip. So in
I'd say there's a change of attitude, because what people are used to is fill the petrol, and for next 10-15 days they don't need to refill until the time the needle is at empty. So really the good charging habits is probably the first thing that we as a community need to help.
Change in the community and for my children's health. So yeah, he bought it on his own mission well, but initially I was against, but yes, I'm enjoying it for now.
Especially when you're in traffic, in an ICE vehicle, especially my wife, after about an hour's journey, she would be like, oh, I'm tired, fatigue, because fumes are coming back, there's so many vibrations. It's like you're sitting in a massage chair for more than an hour. And when she's driving the EV or she's sitting in the EV, I mean, she's like, now I have two EVs, and if my wife and daughter both have to go, I'm left with only my bicycle.
Heavy vehicles also are still under testing stage, or they are actually are flying on roads.
The cost of running an electric car in US is pretty much similar to running a petrol car, because electricity rates are quite higher. In India it is 1/10. So in India it's going good, but what are the main reasons from your perspective?
The sales of per OEM as a standard.
Driven by the cost of the batteries. And so when these manufacturers have the
go to electric vehicle plan is scaled back. So how do you as policymakers make these big manufacturers realize that no, this is the way to go?
Oh, it's really lovely interacting with you people.
Yes.
But for the whole day this time.
what about forever?
I know. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
One, two, three. One, two, go!
तो कैसा रहा आज का इवेंट आपके लिए?
It was great. बहुत enjoy किया सबने, and the conversation which we had with the US people regarding the EVs, it was really nice, very educational, something different. We have not done this like anything like this before.
Super fun. Something different than usual. Usually we do meetups.
So you think
more of such events should take place?
Definitely.
Would you like to participate?
Definitely.
How long you been driving the EV?
It's now 3.5 years.
करीब 2 साल होने वाला है, करीब 43,000 किलोमीटर ड्राइव कर लिया है। तो आपको लगता है कि रियल लाइफ में वो सारे एडवांटेजेस आपको देखने को मिल रहे हैं?
हाँ, आई थिंक जितना मैंने सोचा था उससे बहुत ज़्यादा एडवांटेजेस हमें देखने को मिल रहे हैं।
सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज कि मैं एनवायरनमेंट में एमिशंस नहीं फेंक रहा हूँ।
यस डेफिनेटली, जब मैं अपनी व्हीकल को सर्विस कराता था दैट हैज सिग्निफिकेंटली कम डाउन।
क्योंकि मैं आज भी कहीं ना कहीं अपना मंथली बेसिस पे कैलकुलेशंस रन करते रहता हूँ एंड यस कैलकुलेशंस आर स्टिल में बहुत इकोनॉमिकल बैठ रहा है।